very grey, isn't it? It is very grey. We did think about sandstone highlights, but where will we put it? What I think I'll do is I'll use the sandstone to mark the center, and maybe a few lines here and there. So kinda decorative, but mostly to help people as they design. So like, you know, make sure they put it in the middle of the plinth. So I mark out where the middle is, maybe. That might be useful for people. So a giant flat kind of a statue base. I don't know if I was clear about this or not before, but the idea is for me to not make things too fancy. Just so that, you know, when people do these exercises and they want to make it look better, or they should want to make it look better, then they can do it themselves. I mean, the point of teaching is not to do stuff for you, is to teach you how to do things, or not even teach sometimes, just to give people the opportunity to do things. I mean, sometimes you don't really need to teach, you just kind of have to let people learn, which is an interesting concept that maybe not everyone recognizes. Cobblestone is pretty ugly. Wow. Cobblestone is pretty ugly. Okay. Where's the middle? Where is the middle? Middle is that an even number or an odd number? That is actually an even number, isn't it? Or is it? I think it is. Let me just is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, never mind, it's not. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should be the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so that's the middle of that. So just put the sandstone there. Or maybe I should just use bricks. Is it too subtle? Probably too subtle if I use the bricks. What to do now? It's kind of strange to have that like in the middle, but I guess I'll do it just to mark out the center lines. The corners I still need to fix because I want like staircases up to the corners, so the corners aren't actually going to be like that. Alright, so let's design the corners. The corners are going to be staircases. And it's going to be 2 blocks down from here. Alright, let's just remove all this stuff. Let's remove all this stuff. And think about the corner staircase. Alright, there we go. And there's the corner there. How to do it? Let's remove all this. Alright, we're just not gonna respect the land at all. We're just gonna flatten everything. It's not unreasonable to flatten everything. I mean, it is a, you know, like a major part of town. And, you know, often in city centers, things will get flattened. Alright, so let's make this kind of interesting. Let's say we stair there, and stair there. Can I do... Wait a minute. If I do that and then do this... Doesn't do what I was hoping it would do, to be honest. Like, see how it does that there? That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Is that what I want? I don't know. Let's say we do that. See, maybe it's too narrow here. Is it too narrow here? Let me just move those. Maybe it's fine. Maybe that's exactly what I want. Oh wait, that's not right. That there, that there, that there. Remove those. I mean, that's kind of cool, I think. And then it would mean that I have to do that, doesn't it? Fascinating. Fascinating. And do I want that? That's kind of cool, actually, that diagonal staircase there, that corner staircase. Does it take up too much room? Not really. I mean, it gives you most of that space to work with. And then there's a staircase up the corner. Not sure how to finish this off, though. Also not sure if I want to sandstone it. That's a bit odd. Do I want to sandstone this or not? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Let's just see what this looks like with the sandstone. And does that do that? I guess it does. Is that sandstone weird, or is that awesome? Not sure. Not sure. I think maybe that also needs to be sandstone. But then this would have to be sandstone, and that's not really correct. If I, like, do that. Or maybe that's fine. How does that look? It's a little awkward just because of the way the blocks work. They don't really line up. Do we like that sandstone? I think I do. I think I do like that sandstone. And then chiseled. No, let's not go with the chiseled because oops, my bad. The textures don't match. Where's my stairs? There. The textures don't really match, so let's go back to that. Oh, we need kind of like a... maybe... sandstone base. And... cobble? No, I don't want to use that much sandstone, to be honest. It's a little strange, this bit. I do want to have this mark there. Looks a bit strange from the front, that's all. Maybe it's fine, or maybe it needs to be a bit wider. Maybe it does need to be a bit wider. Let me just look at this. Like a tiny spot of yellow is a bit odd. So I'm just thinking maybe make a bit more yellow. And it'll be okay. Let's leave that for now. That's slightly odd. Slightly odd. What if we do... that? That's kind of interesting. It's kind of symmetrical now, isn't it? That little bit there. Alright, well, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. And that gives us like center lines for the design of this. Actually, we need to change that to the stone bricks too, I think. That's okay, I like that. I like that, except that here it won't touch the ground unless we raise the ground slightly, which I think we will. Okay, so let me try and replicate this on the other three sides. There's 3 blocks and 3 blocks and 3 blocks. Let's see if I can do this. We're gonna fill the ground in here. And here. And then... no. 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there. Push this back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So... it's that, right? And then 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oops. That there, and that there. And then how's the rest of it go? It's... stone brick stairs, so it's stone bricks here, stone brick stairs here, and then stone bricks here, and then stone brick stairs there, I believe. Oops. There. Yes, like that. Alright, that's pretty good. So here we have stone brick stairs, stone brick stairs around there like that. Stone bricks around the border. That's pretty good. And then make this a bit wider. And then down to there, stone bricks there and there, and then cobblestone. It's kind of dark around here, isn't it? Probably, let me just put that there so we can see what's going on. Is that better? That's probably better. We're not going to keep that, but just so you guys can see, and it's not black screen the game. Fascinating. Fascinating. Okay, good. I think this is working out pretty well. So 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3. Push those back. 1, 2, nope, and 3. And then push those back. Actually, I just removed too many stone blocks stairs on the edge, didn't I? Because now I need to put that back. Alright, stone block there. Stair there. Block there. Yeah, stair there. That and that. And bricks. And that. Right, and then same for this side. Cobble? Is this good? I don't. Oh wait, I'm with too much cobble. Is that good? Like, am I clear as to what I'm trying to do? So there's a few objectives here. I mean, the most basic objective is to build a plinth on which you can build a statue. And it's kind of ugly, but not too ugly. Not so ugly as to completely demoralize you, but ugly enough for you to want to do something good with it. In fact, it might be not ugly enough now. Never mind. And also, like the sandstone helps you a little bit with centering your statue. And it defines the borders as such. And also the staircase is just so that it's not completely removed from the city. I like the idea of being able to get to stuff. So I mean, you can see the statue, you can also like walk right up to it and touch it with your hands, or maybe give it a hug. So I like the idea of it being accessible. I want it to be raised, so it's kind of special, but not removed, so you can kind of still get to it, if that makes sense. It's symmetrical, completely symmetrical. In fact, you can choose which way the statue faces. I mean, in my mind, it would face the city, maybe, but you can kind of choose to face it any way you want. Anyway, so that's the kind of thinking behind it. So it's decorative, but also practical. You know, it helps you center your project. That's the thinking.